Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Yeah. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Money line, I'ma run it every time. Give me mine, going up, need no decline. Yeah.
All right. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in to Queens Talk Live. We are back with you guys once again. So tonight, it's gonna be. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Welcome. So tonight we are going to be welcoming our new co-host, and so we're going to give you guys a chance to get to know him and learn about his podcast and the things that he has going on. But then also, I have some things that I would like to say to the viewers. All right, but before we get into that, I would like to take a small commercial break.
Teens aiming for success. My goal is to target various barriers and challenges of life that prevent many young girls from being successful. A program for teen girls 16 to 21. The empowering virtue is life skills, job skills, etiquette, budgeting, independence, and self-confidence. Educational skills diploma or general education plan. The incentives are housing, rental assistance, and house essentials. Please help support teens aiming for success by donating to Lady Zinnias Incorporated. For more information, please contact Lady Zinnias at ladiziniasing@gmail.com. We thank you for your contribution. My goal.
Right. Thank you. So I would like to welcome my new co-host. Would you like to tell everybody your name and what you do? Are you able to hear us?
No, you probably muted. You gotta unmute yourself, bro.
Are you muted? Think something might be wrong with his sound.
All right, so he gotta come out. You gotta come out. You gotta take him out and let him come back in.
We
Can you guys
can't.
hear me now?
Oh yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes. All right. So, would you like to tell the viewers your name and like kind of like let the viewers know what you do, what you have going on?
Hi guys, my name is Adebo Ali, and I'm the CEO of News Instanta, and I'm glad to be here today. And of course, I'm hoping to have a wonderful time.
All right. And
Nice
so
to
you
meet
have
you.
a podcast as well, correct?
Sorry, I can't hear you guys very well.
I said, and so you have a podcast as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your podcast and what it's about.
So my podcast has been around for about 2 years now, running. It's basically about sports, whatever kind of sport you can think of, whether it's soccer, like we call it in North America, or football, like we all know it to be back home from Africa or Europe, and basketball. The playoffs is on right now. Lot of new jiggies in the playoffs. Things that we're not expecting to happen is happening right now in the playoffs. And of course, we have other kind of sports as well, like boxing and the rest of it. So we've been around for quite a while now, for about 2 years now, running on a local radio station here in Canada. And of course, happy to join the Queens Live TV as well.
Yes. So yes, you guys, he has a new sports show on Queens Talk TV, and you guys can catch that Monday morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern. It's free to download in your Roku or Amazon Fire TV store. All right. So a few announcements that I wanted to make this evening is, you guys, the whole concept of Queens Talk Live is to basically, this is a call-in show where you can call in, you can share thoughts and opinions on different topics, or if you would like to ask for advice. You guys kind of are so used to just being able to just do the Twitter fingers. We're not doing that. So from now on, we are only taking call-ins. We are not responding to comments. If you guys don't want to call in, hey, this probably isn't for you. Maybe you should just catch our Sunday show. I also have another option for you. We have a blog. It is called Queens Talk. You guys can write into the blog and you can tune in and hear your live responses to your thoughts, opinions, or questions. We can also do it that way. But we are not responding to comments anymore because it defeats the whole concept of the show. All right. So before we get into anything, I'm going to go to another commercial break.
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself, only me, no one can guess what I came.
All right, so you guys, I wanted to know, have you guys been seeing the whole situation, or not situation, but the Meta Gala that P. Diddy took Young Miami to? Are you guys aware of that?
I saw something about it, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't really been keeping up with it. So, what's up with it?
So I just kind of wanted to hear people's thoughts and opinions on why everybody was kind of like dragging it. Like, what was I didn't get the whole point of, they were making like a big deal about him taking her and saying that it was only for publicity. And I think it's a good thing that he, showed up with a nice, beautiful queen on his shoulder.
You talking about Diddy and Miss Miami?
Yeah.
Ain't they used to date or something like that?
I guess supposedly they do, but it's like he doesn't put a title on it.
Yeah, the funny thing is, a lot of people don't put titles on relationships no more, man. And it's weird, right? I think it's just, now people look at it like, we vibing, I'm vibing, let's vibe and go to the movies type of shit. But I personally don't have a problem with it. That's the problem with people. They so worried about other people's, you know what I'm saying? They always dragging something, man. Like, let that man got money. That man want to take his ex-girl, whatever she is, out. Let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, because I think he was saying that he wasn't able to hear me well.
Sometimes you got to put on earphones. It just,
okay, so maybe
it depends on where you at.
Come back in. So yeah, anybody who may be tuning in, we're gonna open up the phone lines. If you guys have something on your mind that you would like to call in and share, please feel free to do so. All right.
Yeah, but I know you being like all the celebrity stuff, man. So what's popping on the celebrity side? I don't hear that.
Well, I watch a lot of the reality TV, and so I watch Baddies, I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, I watch Basketball Wives. I keep up with all that.
You know,
you don't keep up with.
you know what?
Fine now.
Yeah, I'm fine now. I can hear you guys now.
Okay. All right. So if you guys have anything you would like to share, anything on your mind tonight, please feel free to do so. Floor is open.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, man.
No, you go ahead. Let me talk.
I said the one thing I'm starting to watch now on Hulu is what is it, Bad Girls Club? That joint is just like the WWF to me. Like I like the show. I only watching the fight. They fight every 5 minutes. I'm watching it, bro. That's like 15 seasons of that bitch.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro, it's 15 seasons, and it's nothing. They talk for like 10 minutes and they fight for like 45. Like I'm in that joke.
Oh wow. So let me get it straight. So it's some like just a regular TV show where they fight, or it's just like a Fight Club show.
No, it's
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 a
go
series.
ahead.
It
Yeah, it's
is
a
a series,
series.
and they have seasons. And each season, they bring different girls on, and
Oh,
it's supposed to be about getting to the bag and kind of getting their exposure on their different brands. But
oh.
you know, if you put a bunch of females in a house, I mean, 10 to 12 females in one house, you already know what it's gonna be.
You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be chaos. Oh,
Yeah, they
oh,
get into them hands. They ain't get into no bag. They get into them hands. Funny story. Funny story. I like. So I went to school with somebody that was on the Bad Girls Club, and when I realized it was her, I was like, "Yo." She gave me my first lap dance when I went to a high school dance. She gave me my first lap dance, and then I was like, "Yep, yep, yep." I always knew she was gonna be on this show.
Who
Yep.
was
Her name was Honey something. Like I I can show. I'll send you her Instagram because I don't know it like right off the back. But when you see when I saw her, I was like, yeah, that makes sense now. You know what I mean? Like I was like, oh snap, she gave me my first lap dance. I will always remember that.
oh, and how many years ago was this?
Um, I'm 36. I graduated in 2006. What is that like? What,
Oh
15,
wow,
20? Like damn, like 15,
wow.
20 at this age.
That's a long time ago, man.
I'm old, bro. I'm old as shit.
Oh, really? I don't have a new show that I'm watching right now. I used to watch what's this name again? The blind dates, I guess. What's
Oh,
the
the
name?
dating show.
Yeah, it's a dating show where you go in, you don't see the person you're talking to. You just vibe behind the walls, and in 4 weeks, you need to get married to one person if you decide to go ahead, right? And after 4 weeks, actually see each other, connect physically, and if it all
Hmm.
goes well, you guys get married. And I was of the opinion like this show is like it's scripted to me. The way it looks to me right now. Maybe the first, second season were very good, where people were really connected. But these days, when I watch the show, I'm like, yo, I feel it's scripted. Like people are just acting the script out, trying to cause chaos or whatnot.
So this is what I think happens. I think like the first and second season is always authentic. Like it's always genuine. Then like the fifth and sixth season, they know okay, this is what the fans want to see. So this is what we gotta do. So I
Yeah,
think a lot of it is scripted. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, yeah. That's what I think too. So I'm not gonna be watching that show anymore.
So
That's the
like I
nothing
used
else I'm watching.
so like I used to watch Cheaters, right? So like
Yeah.
one day I looked at my wife. I was like, look. I looked at my because I watched Cheaters and I got mad. I was like, "Oh, if you ever do that to me, like the show gonna be over." Because I'm like, this gonna be the best ratings or the last ratings. I'm telling you, I'm not playing with you, bro. You ever watch it? You ever watch something and you be like, "Oh, if you do that to me, it's a wrap for you, dog."
The first thing is, I think for cheaters, it just came out this sometime this year that was actually all planned out, right? It
see,
was scripted. Yeah,
see, now I'm mad. See, I thought it was
yeah.
real, bro.
No,
Wait,
no, yeah,
so you're saying that a lot of the shows on Cheaters was scripted?
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Well, they
And
some good actors because of the way some of the people who got caught, the way they reacted, you would have thought like, like they was really caught off guard.
that's what you think, but yo, it's acting. Sometimes you watch movies and you be like, yo, this is so sad, and you're crying, but it's just a movie too. And I heard something about the exhibit show too. If you remember the exhibit show, Pimp My Ride.
Put my rod, yeah, yeah. Put my
Yeah,
rod, yeah.
yeah, I heard that wasn't real too. I don't know how far that's true, but I heard it wasn't real. Like it's all
I
scripted.
think the rise is real, but I was always wondering, like, I wondered when people are done with the cars, like, what happens? Like, you still gotta pay for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And how do they even pick the people? Random people on the streets, or is it by polling or something?
but that cheaters thing really threw me off. You said it was scripted. That kind of made me mad because it's like y'all did all that just to script that. Like, that's not even.
But it
Somebody could
gets
have got
people
hurt.
glued. It
Yeah,
gets people glued. The viewership, you need that. The audience, you need that. What better way to get the audience than chaos? So
But now that you say that, like the way they used to be, like, okay, he's in the bathroom. Okay, wait for him to come out the bathroom. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, and then all of a sudden stuff just jumped to the, yeah. That makes sense now. I'm still mad about it though.
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. That's one of the
Yeah,
things. That's one of the things I'm like, okay, but yo, we gotta get at the thing. So we'll do that.
Jerry Springer birthed all this though. Let's not
I
get that
think,
twisted.
yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Jerry Springer had to be scripted. It got to a point like where sometimes they can over script things, and
Mm-hmm.
it kind of takes the full concept away because it gets a little bit to be too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they add too much ignorance, you start to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but like I said, Jerry Springer birthed a lot of this, and I appreciate Jerry Springer now because he did a lot on the show that you look like, oh, okay, this is kind of fire. But he also brought awareness to certain situations too, and he also brought ratchetness to situations. So it was like a good mix. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
let's ask him, okay, about what we were talking about last week, where
Let's
they were
go.
basically saying that Jerry Springer basically brought females on the show to degrade them. And everybody is like, oh, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. But then when Kevin Samuels kicked the box, a lot of the ladies, let's be honest, they didn't care because they felt like he degraded women. And I also feel that way too. So
Uh,
are you familiar with Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, I know Kevin Samuels.
So what are your thoughts and opinions?
For me, Kevin Samuels is it could be over aggressive, the way I approach things. I'm not so comfortable with this alpha male thingy, and I feel it could be overreaching, overbearing. But that being said, is a good advisor too. It makes things show the way they are, right? Is unfiltered. Sometimes you need to be filtered, but sometimes you have to be unfiltered. And I'll give you an example that can just come up that came out of my head right now was one of his live, and he was talking to a chick, and the chick was like, she needed a boyfriend, but she doesn't want to have sex, blah blah blah, and it was like, yo, how old are you? She told him his her age, and like, how many kids you got? She said 3 kids. So he said, yo, so you want to go into a dating with a guy for a couple of months or maybe a year, you want to have sex, but you already have 3 kids. So what's the
see,
bargain? You know, stuff like that. You know,
see,
which I
that's
feel
what
is 100% real.
that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, okay, females don't like that he kept it real, but this is I'm gonna keep it real. This is how a lot of men think. Just people don't want to. Just people don't want to say it. Just like my show, the Real Life NASA show. That's on Roku right now. I say things that a lot of people think. They just don't want to say it. I don't see why there's so much anger and like when I put it on Facebook, on my Facebook post, it was like, oh, forget him. You know what I'm saying? Now it was like, fuck him or whatever. I was like, whoa, whoa, what do you do to you? And then it's like, and they can't really, they don't. You're the only one, Miss Londa, that gave an example why you don't really rock with him. Every female was just saying fuck him, and I was like, what happened? Like, why you don't like him? You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, though, just because a person has 3 kids and they decide that they want to change and say, I'm not just going to be just letting a man take advantage of my body. Now I want to wait and see where the relationship goes. That you don't need to be degraded for that.
Yeah.
Who are you to say they don't have a right to change the way, you know?
But
Yeah,
because
100%. They have a right over their body, but it's just I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's displeasing
I'll
when
say
you
it.
go down. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I'll say it. It seems like you got three kids. Why all of a sudden now, 3 kids later, you wanna change up the game plan? That's what it is.
Because obviously that person realized it wasn't working for them to just, be trying to say, oh, I love this person. I want to give them my body or I want to give them my all. That's obviously not working. Who are you to say you don't even know the reasons behind it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody got 3 kids doesn't mean they're not entitled to make mistakes.
But do
They
you
made
honest?
3 mistakes. Well, not the kids are mistakes, but they made 3 bad choices. Let's just say
But
that.
do you okay? But do you honestly sit back and think that a man can be in a relationship with a woman for like 5 years and not do nothing?
Who's gonna wait 5 years?
Like, cause it said that the girl said that she didn't want to have sex anymore. Like, she didn't want to have sex, and they're in a relationship, right? So,
No,
like, that's cool,
she was actually looking for a boyfriend, right? Like a
right?
new man. Yeah, and she said she wanted to wait for like 6 months to 1 year before having sex. After
Oh,
having
okay. Well, 6 months, 6 months to a year, like that's still the workout. That's still to get to know each other face. All right,
But I
but
mean, it's like this is a thing, like, okay, it hasn't worked for me this way. I want to really, the next relationship I get into, I want to really know that the person is there for me. He's not there just for sex or convenience of maybe a place to stay or whatever may be involved. I want to know that he's really there for me. So before I get into all that, this is what I'm going to do. I don't think that a person should be judged off of that.
they're
You know,
not gonna be. You're not gonna be judged if you let the person know right off, like right when you start talking to the person. Now, if we get into the relationship and then you want to stop and say, "Babe, let's wait a year to have sex," no, that's just like
I
that's
don't
just
know. Yeah, I just I feel it's just convenience for the
yes.
lady. For me, that's the way I feel. I feel I
Yeah.
feel if
Okay. We have a caller on the line.
okay,
All
good.
right. Go ahead.
Yes, I was calling because what they were talking about a 6 month or whatever relationship. I was in a relationship a couple of times, and I wanted to see if that person really wanted me. So we waited a whole year before that relationship, and then went about 50 years.
all
Are
right.
you
So
guys
let me.
hear her?
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Did y'all wait a year to have sex, or did y'all just wait a year before y'all got into a relationship?
After that person had passed away, then with another man for over a year.
What
Miss
did you say?
Belinda, can you mute your background really quick so we can hear you clearly?
Okay.
Okay. So basically what she was saying is she dealt with a person for a year before they decided to go down that road because she wanted to know for sure that it was going to be what it was going to be.
I respect that. I respect that. So you waited a year before you had sex, or you waited before you got to the relationship? So were y'all like friends for a whole year, or y'all was just cause like
Are you able to
I,
hear what he's saying?
What do you think? Because I moved away from my
I said,
TV.
like, so were y'all friends for the whole year, or was y'all in a relationship and having sex for a year?
No, we was in a relationship, but it was not sexual until
Oh,
after.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
see, this is my thing. I don't know. But if you really love and care for a person, you will wait.
I get that. I get you right. You're right. You're right. But it's just like some people, some guys are just like a lot of guys. Like we got high sex drives. It's hard to
Okay,
sit there in
well,
a relationship for a year and
that's
not do
what cold
nothing.
showers is for. That's what cold showers is for. Get you a fifi.
Nah, but you can't. But y'all, but look, y'all can't do that though. Y'all can't just be like skirt. No, you can't. Y'all can't just stop the.
I sit up there. We waited another year to see if he wanted me. But I wanted him, but I wanted to wait to see if he wanted me. And he
So,
did. Like both of them, they did. They wanted them to make.
him being a guy, right? He waited he waited a year
A whole year.
before he did anything with you.
So he waited a year before he did anything. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah,
Man, you sure?
I have a question for Aldo. So
Go
you're
ahead, bro.
making him wait.
That year
You,
too.
you're making him wait for 1 year, and if like within the 1 year he cheated, what will have been your reaction?
I don't know who's talking because I moved away from my.
He
my
said,
computer.
within that year, if you make him wait for a year and the guy cheats, that was a question, correct?
Yeah, that was the question.
And the guy cheats, then basically, what is the outcome?
Oh, he didn't want me in the first place.
Thank you.
But you can't. But you can't. Wait, no, wait, hold.
Listen, please don't sign that signature for bullshit. We
Oh,
not. You
why I
already
gotta be?
know.
You're
If
not
you
even letting me.
really care about this person, you gonna wait. You gonna do whatever it takes to prove to this person.
Wait. Why are you making?
And going
What?
out and cheating and saying because she didn't
That's
want to give it up is not an excuse.
No, wait. Why you saying I'm signing up for bullshit? I'm not signing up for no bullshit. I got
You
something I
just
gotta.
said, oh no, you already
Yeah, I did say that.
know.
I did. I did say that. I did. But look. But look. Okay. Now look. All right. Y'all didn't do. Y'all didn't have sex. But did you do other things? Like, there's other ways around it.
He said y'all didn't have sex, but did you do other things?
No.
No.
Oh no. I'm out. I'm cheating. I'm
Okay, well then you just made your decision.
So, but like, y'all didn't like. Y'all just looked at each
they were
other.
just friends. Yeah, they were just platonic friends. Yeah. Platonic friends in love,
They
basically.
spent time, they went out, they did things together.
Oh, that's
If
Right.
you
that's
don't
pretty,
base the
that's pretty
So,
relationship on
amazing.
so
sex,
y'all.
then
I,
that tells a lot about what you're here for.
I respect it. I respect it. But I respect it.
Here. He fixed mine, I fixed his house up. He fixed my house up, I fixed his house up. We did together.
Hey,
And
look. For the record,
to be with each other.
I respect it. For the record, I'm not all about sex. Okay. What?
Because you're on it.
I got a high sex drive. I'm always. Never mind. For the record, for the record, I'm not all about sex. But what I'm saying, like a lot of dudes, and I'm just speaking from a guy's perspective, because I used to be a hoe.
Love without sex until that time comes. It was me that wanted to wait. He
Oh,
was
she outside with this.
that.
I get it. I get it. Oh, she.
He loved me.
I heard the seriousness in her voice. I get it. I understand. But what I'm saying,
Hear the seriousness in your voice, he get it.
And it was serious. Because he
I
loved me. But guess
right.
that
But what
time
I'm
we've been together for over 15 years.
right, and see, but see, and I appreciate that, and I respect things like that. But what I'm saying is,
After that one passed away, another one I met 2-3 years later. He waited another
oh,
year.
see, now you got that special kind of love, because they.
No, it's one thing that y'all men that I know for a fact.
Oh, here we
That
go.
y'all not admitting. Yeah, number one, y'all don't like it easy and y'all love a chase. So y'all need to just stop with the bullshit.
I don't like to chase. What you mean? I don't.
No.
I can't walk, London. I can't walk.
It's just like your mama
let's just
tell
be
you
adults,
the
man, and
milk
do
will
whatever it
be
is I want
by
to
the
do.
cow,
Yeah, I know.
right? Am I correct? Correct me
I
if
What?
I'm wrong.
I don't chase. I'm in a whole wheelchair. Fuck, I'm running.
I don't like
You know what I'm
taking.
saying? If you can get it for free, if you can get it just that easy, you
All right,
got
all right, all right, all right, all right.
you
Okay, I'm gonna give
already
you
know
this.
that
Not
because you
not
looking at
not
her
so
like,
easy.
if I
Yeah,
got it
not
like
so
this,
Okay,
who
easy.
else is getting it like this?
okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Okay, look, I respect the fact that she made dudes wait. I respect they wanted to get to know each other. Now, what I'm saying is, we 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 don't. Some dudes like easy things, but some dudes want that situation where we know she ain't gonna be out here for everybody. If it's that easy, we gonna be like, oh yeah, you fucking everybody.
I want to see how much you love me.
And not only that though, okay, see, you confusing me, Rude, because here's the
Because
thing.
I'm
You
not
saying
saying
that you don't want a girl that's easy because you feel like who else is getting it that easy?
no, but what I'm saying is a lot of dudes ain't gonna wait a year though.
Not a year. That's the point. Not a
That's what
year.
I'm saying.
Not a
That's what I'm
year,
saying.
man. Not even six
Uh,
months.
you
Oh,
got you gotta be a special kind of discipline to sit back and wait like that. A lot of dudes ain't gonna wait a year. A lot of dudes gonna be like, all right, well she don't want to do it over here, then I'm gonna go over here and get it. And that's just how. That's how a lot of dudes think. A lot of dudes not gonna wait a year.
it's not
Well,
gonna
then
work.
get you a thought, and you ain't gotta wait.
A lot of dudes are thoughts. A lot of us think with our dick before we think with our. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I used to be that person. She be like, yo, girls, you tell me I want to see if you love me. If you love me, you'll wait. Okay, I'll wait over here.
Exactly. You thinking with the wrong head. That's what you do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
And I'm gonna just tell y'all, this is where y'all go wrong. You sitting here talking about you don't want to wait, but at the same time, if somebody giving it to you easy, that's the one you want to try to make a housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
you know what. You're right
That's
though.
a mistake all y'all men make. Then you're
And
out there screaming, "This my baby mama, but she fucking my homie." That's
I don't
that
think.
be on y'all.
I don't think. I don't think like that though.
They
I.
are waiting for that year. And you do it,
ooh,
that man is doing for you, and you are doing for them, and making it a household, and you see you're in love, then you need to wait. And that man can put nothing, or that woman can put
let me
nothing
let,
relationship but to wait. And if you
let me
can't move around,
Period.
let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. All right, my wife, I had to wait. I had to wait a year or something. I'm not saying you're wrong. I
Oh,
didn't say
you
you.
sitting here talking all this
Oh
shit.
wow.
Nigga,
I
you
didn't say
wait.
look,
And
look, but you're
you
not letting me.
hovering wife. You see the words that's coming out of your mouth?
But
Yo,
look,
Like,
but
you
hold
waited a
on,
year? Oh,
but hold on, but hold on. I didn't say you was wrong. I said a lot of dudes are not going to wait.
then them not the one for the people who want them to wait for
oh
a
wow,
year.
that's interesting now.
if you love me, I want to see if I love you.
And as you should. You should see if that man love you.
Someone.
Oh, she tight.
Yeah, yeah,
You should see.
yeah, yo, I'm not waiting for 1 year to know if I love you or I don't love you, man. That's too long. That's the way I
But
feel. I'm not
she is
thinking about it.
If you want
So,
to die,
what's the longest you'll wait?
Me,
Yeah,
maybe a month.
a
That's the
month.
longest, man. Yeah,
ah.
So
And y'all come.
you gonna get it in a month. You moving around?
I'm moving on, man. I'm not sticking around for that. You know,
Oh, see,
no, I'm not sticking around for that.
don't call him.
I'll know you if I see you and I feel you're someone I could wife. I'll know within an hour if I could wife you or not. So I'm not gonna be staying around for 1 year, learning what exactly, holding hands in the street in the park for 1 year. Yo,
But
that's
like,
just that's just me though, and maybe I'm different. Maybe someone would do that, but I can't for 1 year. No
nah,
way.
I stayed. Like, but I didn't cheat. One thing about me now, like, now that I'm married, like, I'm not a cheater. I'm not a dog. I used to be back in the day, but I changed a lot. Now, I'm not saying she was wrong. Like, hey, if dude want to sit around for a year, 2 years, 3 years to see if see if they love each other, I'm all for it. Hey, I stayed for a year.
No,
Feel me?
no,
But
that
then,
man,
but like,
my question is my real question is, what are you finding out if you left someone
So
after
the real
1 year?
question is, in that year, what are you finding
What
out?
are you finding out? Like,
Yeah, because you can find
I'll
that shit
answer
out.
that. I think in that year, if I haven't given you the twat in a year and you're still there, you're showing me that you're faithful. You're showing me that you're committed. You're showing me that I can trust you and that you're loyal.
You
oh,
hear that? You hear that? I'm gonna shout this out to my wife. You hear that, wifey? I'm a faithful dude. You hear me? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, baby, you just ain't got caught.
Oh, we not. I never. Oh, I can't lie. So this like I'm. I can't lie, bro. So I ain't even gonna put myself out there. Hey, don't be trying to get me caught up in these streets. Don't be trying to get me caught.
Don't try to get him caught up in these streets.
Nah, but salute to you. Salute to you, because there's a lot of dudes.
They both was true blue.
Yeah, I know that's right. True blue to the oh. See, I can't go back to my don't bring me back to them days. Don't do it. Don't do it.
All righty then.
All right, then, let me count.
Thank you for
yeah,
calling.
thank you for calling.
I know that's right. Because most dudes ain't gonna wait a year. I'm trying to tell you. That's all I was trying to say. Y'all took it and shot me down. I don't like it. It's like,
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I will make a man wait, but I think the longest for me is about 3 months. I can't do a year.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't
No,
do it.
yo, that makes
Do a year.
that's good, man. 3 months is still
all right,
doable. A
okay.
year,
I don't
like
think
yo,
3 months
like
is that
yo,
long.
no, it's
If you can't stretch it to 3 months, then you just really
yeah, yeah.
All
Three
right,
months,
wait,
three
wait.
months makes a whole lot of sense. That's
All
good,
right,
But
Oh,
1 year, six
okay.
months, like
Okay.
what exactly am I
okay.
finding out about you?
All right, all right.
It's not like after the 6 months or 1 year doesn't mean like we're gonna get married. We might get married and it might crumble. You know what I'm saying? And
That's true.
it's not. It's no win-win. It's not. Life is too short for that. If I see you, I like you. You like me. I don't know.
So basically, he's
Yes
saying
or no to.
So basically, he's saying we grown. Whatever happens, happens. But look, I got. But I got a question, Miss Londa. Since you gonna make somebody wait 3 months, I'm gonna put you in a scenario. You ready? This
Yeah.
Queens Talk TV, we getting lit tonight. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Here we go. So Miss Londa, you get somebody. He's a billionaire. You know, I don't know the type of dudes you like. You probably like dudes with dreads and all that, muscular built, whatever. Cool. So he come and he think you fly. He want to get to know you. Want to holler at you. You talk to him for like a week or two. You know, y'all got the same interests. He got a TV network. You got a TV network. Everything's going good. He seems like your soulmate, bruh. And then he make the moves. He try to get some. You down or you gonna make him wait 3 months?
Just because he got a goddamn TV network and I got a damn TV network don't mean we goddamn soulmates. It just means we got some shit in common. That's what the fuck that means. So
I'm just saying.
he got a TV network like me. Let me give him the coochie. We finna be together. No.
I mean, hey, people will go with you because you get them McDonald's. Don't do this. We not. We not. Well, people will go with you because you give them your EBT card. We we outside. I know what.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just said, because you give him your EBT card, that's a parasite. I don't do parasites.
Okay, all right. I feel you. I feel you. But he had a parasite though. Like you like him though. You feel me? But you like
We
you
can
know.
like each other, but that don't mean I gotta rush into anything.
So y'all never did. Y'all never took a
I'm
walk on the
gonna
wild
tell you
side.
like this: if I give it up soon, I don't plan on having a relationship with that dude. I don't even plan on either not seeing him again or not seeing him until I want some again.
Oh, all right. Cause listen, I hear you. I hear you. Cause like back in the day, like my wheelchair was a milk truck. I was a milkman in my city. You feel me? Like I ain't about to hold you. Like ding ding ding. I got some milk.
But I have a question though, because I hear a lot of men hollering about women having this amount of many kids and saying that they want to make
I
but it's men out here with hella kids, and
don't give
y'all
a
feel
fuck.
like we supposed to accept that, but y'all can't. It's like a double standard.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Let me go first. Let me go first. Listen to me. Rule life NASA don't give a fuck how many kids you got. I'll play stepdaddy. I'll play stepdaddy. You hear me? I don't care. I used to talk to a girl that had, well, I ain't talk to her. I tried to smash. I talked to a girl that had 5 kids. I ain't know them. They had a daddy, whatever. I don't care how many kids you got. Hey, look. Hey, listen. Milkman, yeah, that's me. Man, I didn't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't think the number of kids a lady has have anything to do with it. No, you might have like one kid, 2 kids. If I like you, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't really matter. You know. So I I don't believe in a double standard. I don't agree with it. But it's just normal for as humans, whether we're men or women, to prefer something that is not so complicated, right? And go for something that's it's pretty straightforward. So if I have a choice of a woman that has a kid or 2 kids, I feel the baby daddy is going to be in their life for forever, and it's going to get complicated, And I see a young lady, even if she's not young, but does not have any complications to it. I prefer to go with a young lady. But if I love the one with the kids, I love them more, then I'll go for the one that have the kids. It's not a problem. For me, it's not a double standard. For me, I don't see it that way. I just feel what works best for me and works best for my sanity. That's the way I feel about it.
Okay.
Now if the girl got some bad kids, like I'm not like that. Like that's a whole new issue. Cause you like if they don't want to listen to you and they bad and the mama don't do something about it, the mama don't step up and what I'm saying, handle the situation. Yeah, that might be a little bit of an issue. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause it's
Yeah,
like if you not gonna do something and you just gonna let them disrespect you and they think it's okay to disrespect me and I can't physically do nothing to them, I gotta get up out of here because like this ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
exactly.
I
So
can agree with you on that 100%. With that being said, we're gonna go into commercial. All right,
Yo,
so those are a couple of shows that I do have. So starting with Kingdom, Kingdom will be airing on Queens Talk TV on June 25th. All right, it's gonna be airing. You guys listen. If you guys like Empire or Power, you're gonna love this show. So I want you guys to stay tuned. It's gonna air on June 25th. Sip of Reality is already airing. The first episode is already out. It dropped Tuesday. We'll have another one dropping this following Tuesday. So you guys stay tuned.
facts. Can't wait, bro. Like I can't wait. So I got a question. Okay, I saw this on Facebook, right? So it was like a question. So this dude, his wife passed away, and she left the two kids, right? But
Mhm.
she f- but
Oh,
he
I know
found
what you're talking about.
but he found out that the two kids wasn't his, and he needed some advice. A lot of people was like, man, f them kids.
Yeah, I
I
saw that.
I was like, f them kids. Now the reason why I said f them kids is like she didn't even tell you that they weren't yours, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like, so it's like that's a whole different type of hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
It is, and it's kind of fucked up the situation. And see, here's the thing. I did see a lot of the comments, but my thing was I wanted to know the length of time that he had been in the kids' lives. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Because it's like, just say he was there when they all was born and they grew up to a certain age. That's all they knew. That's all he knew. And then you find out after the fact, after she's gone, is it really just that easy to say fuck those kids?
I get what you said. I understand. I don't. It's not. Now let's keep it real. Let's be honest. It's not.
Not
But
somebody who has a heart. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's like, isn't she foul for what she did though? Like,
It's
come on, you.
definitely foul. She's definitely foul. She like no, she doesn't get no pass on that. But like we're talking about some kids. Like you know what I'm saying? If you've been there
Yeah,
since they were born, and let's just say they're like 10, 11, 12.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And now their moms passed away, and you find out after the fact these are not your kids. Is
Yeah,
it
they.
that
Yeah, I
easy for
get
you to say, what? These ain't my kids, fuck these kids?
Yeah, because they old enough to know what's going on. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and it's like, I get you, I get you. But can you get mad at the person for saying, "No, I don't want to deal with it"?
No, you really can't get mad at the person, but if just say if it was me and I did decided, well, these are not my kids, so I don't want to take them on. But I would probably sit down and have a talk with the kids and let them know. But and just kind of still kind of have like that relationship with them, but with the understanding that I'm not your father. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause some dudes gonna be like, "Forget it. I've been in your life this long. I am your father." And
Yeah.
somebody said something in the comments that made a lot of sense. She said, "It's really no right way or wrong way to answer this question because if you stay in the kid's life and they're not your kids, okay, you a simp, right? But then if like what I'm saying, if you leave, you a fucked up person. So it's really no right or wrong way to answer it.
It's
So
no
it's
right or wrong way to answer it, but at the end of the day, the decision is on you, and regardless of what other people think, it's your decision. That's
right,
just
cause it's gonna be somebody that's so hurt that it's just like I can't even. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people that's so hurt that's not their kids. It's like I can't even look at you the same. Sad as it may sound, there's people that's like that.
yeah, that is true. All right,
That's
so
a crazy
you
situation.
guys, we are going to end the show. We're gonna before we end though, we're gonna let Rue Life tell us what he has going on, where you guys can find him, how you can tune in with him, and then I'll close out.
So like, all right, so I got the Keep It a Wonder Shoe show on Spotify, and I got the Rule Life Master show on Spotify, and it's gonna be on Roku on Fridays. Miss Londa told me the time. What was the time again, Miss Londa?
8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern.
Yeah, so it's gonna be on those Fridays or whatever. Um, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram. I don't be on Facebook like that, so you can find me on Twitter at Rule Life underscore NASA. Twitter, Instagram Rule Life period NASA, and or you can catch me on Sip and Talk with Miss Londa, on Sundays, or you can catch me on Queen's Talk. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm always doing something.
All right. So as I said earlier, you guys, Queens Talk Live is a live call-in advice vlog. You can call in and ask for advice, or you can share your thoughts and opinions on maybe topics that we may have thrown out there. We are not going to be responding to your comments. We are going to make you guys interact. You got to stop being so lazy and feeling like all you can do is use your Twitter fingers. It beats the whole concept of the show. And you guys can catch us on Sundays, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where you guys can share your thoughts and opinions due to whatever conversation or discussion you're having. That is when you guys can, comment, and we'll read your comments. But on Thursdays, we're not responding to your comments. You have to call in because it defeats the whole purpose of the show. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in. You all have a good night. Peace. Thank you for turning in. Good night. I'm going to end it.
Yeah.